difference. And this is a big game for both teams tonight. Here's the starting lineup. You got Brad Schlusselman. For the teams tonight, you've got for Jefferson, Cody, Kitterman, Beard, Prescott, and Johnson. For the Prairie Hawks, you got Furler, Doherty, Taranis, Schlusselman, and Mike Kleppe. What's the keys tonight, Paul Betcher?
Well, I think, Jerry, first of all, I think it's been an excellent ball game. It's just been a lot of fun being over here and having the opportunity to. I just love this doubleheader concept with the girls and the boys. I think it's something that's fantastic. More schools would do it. It gives a chance to really get in a lot of entertainment in the evening. Key to the ball game tonight, I'm not sure, Jerry. I'm not smart enough. I'm not really an analyst, but I think it's going to be interesting to see. Both these teams are 4-2. They're both atop the Mississippi Valley, so something's got to give tonight.
Here we go. Tip-off time. You got Kleppe for the Prairie Hawks, the sophomore, number 50. Controlled by the Prairie Hawks. You got Furler out here on the point. Schlusselman back to Furler. Taranis looking deep inside. You got Doherty 15 feet away. Rebound in there by number 35, Beard. Beard pushes it up, gives it over to Johnson. That's Kitterman over there. 15 is Cody. Kitterman looks inside. Cody back to Kimmerman. They're looking inside. Going into the big guy, Prescott. Prescott over here to Cody. Cody deep down in there to Johnson. Boom, that's two. Beard was his first 2 points. Furler bringing the ball up. Looks like it's going to be a travel call. Great defense in there by Kevin Kitterman, the 6'12", 12th grader. Kitterman, good defense in there by Doherty. Back over here to Beard. Kitterman looks inside. There's shot in there. That's good by Prescott. Scores 4-0 here in the first stanza. Taranis looks inside. He's thinking about driving. He's looking in there for Kleppe. Goes in there for Doherty. Off Doherty's hands. Okay, Coach Denny Thiessen wants to call a timeout here.
Kind of interesting, Jerry. Cedar Rapids Jefferson scored on both their possessions. Hawks have been stopped 3 times, twice by turnovers, and a 3rd time by missed shot.
Cut off these timeouts.
Okay, Coach Denny Thiessen in there. You can almost read his lips and saying, hey, let's take our time. No turnovers. To watch the girls' game, and Prairie Hawks had a lot of turnovers in there. Ball stolen away by Furler. Inside. Beard thinks about it. Gets the ball in there to Prescott. 3 seconds. First turnover here for the Jayhawks. Schlusselman back to Taranis. Furler's going to bring it up. No press, really. Defense in there by Kitterman. Kleppe way out in front. Taranis wants to get the ball in. Good defense in there by Cam Johnson. Doherty with 16-footer. Makes the score 4-2. Jefferson. Kitterman runs the point over here. Cody back to Kitterman. Over here to Cam Johnson. Cam takes a 3-pointer. Missed. Rebound in there by Cody. Puts it up. He's fouled. Nothing called. Doherty with the garbage, gets it off the Furler. They're going to let him play tonight. If they're going to let that foul go, they're going to let him play. 3 points. Yes, yes, yes! Taranis! That puts 1 point lead here for the Prairie Hawks, 5-4 over Jeff. Cam Johnson, he'll take those 3-pointers. Over here to Cody. Beard, that's Beard, 2 points. Furler pushing it up. You got a fast break going here. Furler pulls it up, gives it off to Tronis. Tronis is we got a foul in there. Foul is going to be on Beard, number 35. That's the first foul of this game. So it's out of bounds to Prairie Hawks. They run that, Dave, they run that out of bounds play very close to the University of Iowa. They're going to be going deep if they can get it in there to Kleppy or Tronis.
Yeah, I think you're right. Here, watch this.
Tronis is not in the game right now. You got ball stolen away here by Kitterman. Kitterman up and in, 2 points. Great steal, coast to coast. You got number 30, Keith Kleppy, in the game here for Tronis. Kleppy gets it inside, trying to get it into the Mike Kleppy. Ball stolen away in there by Prescott. Prescott goes all the way. He's fouled in there. Foul's going to be on number 30, Keith Kleppy, who just came in the game. Now, Keith Kleppy comes back out and in for Tronis, and I'm sure. Go ahead, Paul.
Jury, 5 turnovers so far in the first 3 minutes. 4 of them on the Hawks, 1 on Jefferson. That pretty much takes care of the scoring differential on the board.
I'm sure Coach Denny Thiessen sat Troy Tronis down there and told him about some nuance going in there that's something he wants him to do. Brian Prescott puts the first free throw in, scores 9-5. Jeff. Second one good. Doherty back here to Schleselman. Schleselman almost traveled. Steal in there by Beard. Beard over here to Preston Johnson. 2 points. Cam Johnson's. That's Cam's first basket tonight. Oh, another turnover. This looks like a rerun of the girls' game. Well, Coach Denny Thiessen is going to call the timeout. And for the Hawks is K.C. Lane. He'll be playing the point. Kitterman gets it over here to Prescott. Prescott takes it in the paint, goes all the way. Rebound in there by Beard, puts it up, 2 points, makes a score, 14-5. Prairie Hawks need a basket right now. Ferranis takes over. He's the senior guard forward. Furler, Kleppy, the big guy out front. K.C. Lane, this is the second game back after that injury. Ferranis is going to go all the way, left hand, 2 points. They got to get Tronis in the paint like that, Dave, more often.
Oh, more often, all the time. They got to work the play to get them in there. What they're going to have to do is settle down and start playing ball. They're just wilder than heck tonight.
6-foot baseline jumper by Cam Johnson. Oh, travel in there by the big guy. It's very difficult for a 6'4" center to be driving from the top of the key.
Oh, yeah.
That's 7 turnovers here for the Hawks against Jefferson's 1 turnover. So far, that's the story of the game, Paul Betcher. 16-7 in favor of the Jayhawks from Jefferson. In for Jefferson now is Jeremy Lewis here. He loses the ball over here. Cam Johnson picks it up. Ball stolen there by Mike Kleppy. Kleppy gets it over in Tronis. Tronis going to take it up. He's going to run the point right now. Gives it over here to Furler. Good defense in there by number 43, that's Lewis. Also in the game here is Justin Hupford, number 14. Tronis going to get it in here to Kleppy. 2 points. Nice assist in there by Tronis. Okay, again, we got Hupfer, Lane, Tronis, Furler, Kleppy in for the Prairie Hawks. Kurt Steffen comes in here for the Jayhawks, and a well-deserved rest in there for Beard. Virgil Beard has been playing real good ball underneath that basket. Cam Johnson thinks about the 3-pointer. He goes right inside the 22-foot line. That's 2 points, and we got a foul on number 25. That's Kirk Steffen. That's the second foul of the... Steffen is in there for about 2 seconds, gets his first foul. Furler's going to drive in here against Lewis. Kleppy out front. K.C. Lane looking deep inside, looking for Tronis. Up there for Hupfer, bouncing around. Big rebound in there by Jeremy Lewis. Ball's up here. Cam Johnson takes a 21-footer. Missed off the back of the rim. Big rebound in there. Cam Johnson. That's hard to stop. Kirk Steffen in there for the rebound. Upper gets it, and ball stolen by Johnson. In here to Steffen. Up, missed, tipped in to number 55, Corey Boyles, a 6'1", senior. Denny Thiessen says, enough of this. I want to take my third timeout.
Exactly how many possessions that Prairie's had, but it looks to me like they've had 14, and 8 of them have ended up in turnovers so far. And just 2 minutes ago it was 12-5. Now it's 22-9. So Hawks have got to get things under control.
You just can't have 14 possessions. Cluppy's going to take that. Oh, he thinks about it. Oh, double dribble. That's 2 turnovers on the big center, and you know, I don't understand how he looked like he's playing the point guard out there. But
yeah, Jerry, I don't know if you noticed or not, but Jefferson's really playing fantastic defense. They're tying up everybody, no place for the ball to go, and they're really messing up Prairie's offense.
You call that in the face, man-to-man. Corey Boyles gets in there, be a foul on Brad Schleselman. Corey Boyles is what Al McGuire would classify as an aircraft carrier. He takes up space. For the Hawks, Doherty comes in here. We got to have one. We got 6 Prairie Hawks on the floor. Out comes Justin Hupfer. That'd have been interesting, 6 Prairie Hawks.
Well, it's a good sign, Jerry. Nobody wanted to come off the floor. They still want to play.
Okay, back here to Kitterman. Kitterman looks over here to Steffen. Cam Johnson, Kitterman, down deep, Corey Boyles, he couldn't get the ball. Another foul in there. This is going to be on Schleselman. That's 2 quick fouls.
One thing Prairie hasn't had to worry about, there haven't been that many fouls called. Only 5 fouls so far through 6 minutes of this ball game.
Okay, now Schleselman sits down with those 2 fouls, and in comes big Mike Kleppe, number 50, the 6'5" sophomore. Kitterman, the point guard, is going to inbound it over here to Cam Johnson. Great defense in there by Mike Kleppe. Ball goes back to Jefferson. Now that's a hustle.
Well, Mike Kleppe just stepped into the gap there, stepped in there nicely, and almost had that. If he had another step, he'd intercepted it.
Kitterman again takes man-to-man here on this out-of-bounds play. Steffen gets it down deep. Ball's thrown away. Look out, 1st and 10, goal to goal.
Back on the old turf.
Did you see what George did? He says, is this football? I don't see any grass and any mud, dirt, or anything out there. Paul, did you see a flag coming out of that referee's belt?
I'll tell you what, I saw one coming out of George's back's pocket. I'll tell you, George is in, he's in hog heaven up there right now.
Okay, this is Play the game. Put cleats on him and let's get the game underway. Cam Johnson, 6 foot, boom, uses the board. Excellent play. They had 3 chances at that out-of-bounds play, and that's 10 points for Johnson. Oh, 3-point almost thought of there by Furler. Doherty almost bounces in and out. Rebound in there by Cam Johnson. Defense in there by Steve Doherty. Oh, the Doherty wanted that foul. Beard comes in there. And I tell you, Kirk Steffen sits down, and it looks like Coach Bob Landis is going to use about 9 players tonight. Coming in also is number 41, Brian Prescott. Sitting down here is Corey Boyles. Certainly Boyles and Steffen did not hurt the Jayhawks.
No, certainly haven't, and he's playing 11 people right now, and he's all doing well.
Cam Johnson gets it inside. Ball's missed in there by Prescott. Run is up here to Casey Lane. Lane's thinking about it. He gets the ball down into Kleppe. Foul's going to be in there on number 43. That's Jeremy Lewis. Right down in front of the... No, that's foul on Brian Prescott. Number 33, Corey Nanke comes in. Sitting down is Cam Johnson. Corey, we hope we're pronouncing your name right. That's Nanke. Furler thinks about it. Good defense in there. Casey Lane gets it deep to Ferranes. Got to be a foul on Beard. That's the 2nd foul on Beard. He's working hard inside there, and it's because of that defense. I haven't seen but 2 balls go deep inside where the Hawks like to play. Beard sits down with 2 fouls. Coming again is that sub, Kirk Steffen, 6'1" senior. Kleppe gets it over here, Casey Lane. Casey Lane takes, foul's going to be on there, number 31. That'll be Valenta. Kitterman sits down. Coming in is Corey Webb. Also coming in there is Paul Cody. Sitting down is Valenta. Well, I tell you, Bob Landis keeps us busy up here.
Tell you what, you better memorize their lineup before the game. Something else.
KC Lane at the line. First one's good. Finally, the Hawks get into double figures. The score is 24-10. Jefferson. Second one good. That's 2 points in there by Lane. Well, we got a new lineup in here for Jefferson Jayhawks, and that's Steffen off the front of the rim. Rebound in there by number 21. That's Corey Webb, just new into the game. He gets it over here to number 41. Prescott is fouled in there. Number 24, Doherty. Paul,
That's 3.
is that 3 on Doherty?
No, 2.
Oh, that's 2. Coming in for Doherty is Justin Hupfer. And I'll tell you, I'm impressed with this Jason Furler and Justin Hupfer. They're basically 6-foot guards, and they're both juniors. And it's going to be fun having those kids back next year.
Well, they showed us a lot. We were one of the finest sophomore games I've ever seen, Jerry. I remember a year ago when we did the Prairie Linmar game, and I'll tell you, both those kids were instrumental in the success of the sophomore team a year ago.
Prescott makes a second of 2. Hupfer brings the ball up. Gets it over here to Kleppe out front again. Casey Lane over here to Hupfer. Hupfer thinks about the 3-pointer. He's looking for somebody to pass it to. Is that Toronto's in there? Yes, it is. Off the back of the rim. And I'll tell you, they're going to get Kleppe, Mike Kleppe, number 50, for going over the back. That's Kleppe's first foul. I thought he had another one on him.
Very kind of interesting here with 31 seconds. Kind of a summary of the first period. Hawks have only missed 5 shots, but they've had 9 turnovers.
Okay, Prescott up there shooting a 1-on-1. Up and good. That makes the score 26-11. Jeff. Eight points in there for Prescott, looking for his 9th. Off the back of the rim, and Mike Kleppe with the rebound. Over here to Hupfer. That's Furler. Back to Lane. Toronto's deep inside. Is it going to count? Did they count that basket? We're going to see. Nothing yet. No, they're going to call it a 1-on-1. The foul is on number 25, Kirk Steffen, the senior, 6'1", brings Troy Torontis to the line. Coming in is Cam Johnson. I knew Cam wouldn't be sitting down too long, and Kirk Steffen takes the bench.
Jefferson shooting 60% from the field, Jerry.
The front end of the 1-on-1 by Torontis is good. Paul, what's the line on Torontis? Any Division I schools looking at Troy?
There's a lot of them, Jerry. I don't know exactly where he's going to go, but I know he'll have a lot of choices.
Second one good by Torontis, makes the score 26-13. Turnover by Jefferson. That's a rarity tonight. Usually it's on the orange and black. Let's hope they even out. 13-point lead here. Important thing is you got 20 seconds left. You got to get a shot. Torontis, he's going to go in. Oh! That could have been an excellent defensive play in there by Corey Nanke. He says, I'm going to stop that 2-point try. We're going to say, Troy, go to the line and try to make 2.
33.
A visit again here by the line. Nothing but cord. Tell you, for you young basketball players out there, look at Troy Toronto's follow through on his shot. That wrist is just snapping. Elbow is directly underneath, not pointing out. You got 15 seconds in here. Cody taking a shot. Probably too soon. 8 seconds left. 4 seconds. Okay, you're going to have 2 seconds. The Prairie Hawks are going to have an out-of-bound play. And you got to get a shot off. In comes up Jeremy Lewis. I think what you're trying to do is get a little height in there, Paul, to stop that inside play. You got all 4 Prairie Hawks on the foul line going in. Coach Bob Landis is wanting a foul, but that's the end of the first quarter. The score is 26-15.
Jerry, the field goal shooting here, Jefferson shooting very well, shooting about 55%. The Hawks are shooting 44%. Both teams hot in the free throw line. Hawks 6 out of 6. The Jefferson Jayhawks are 5 out of 6. Hawks with 10 turnovers in the first quarter. That continues. You'll have 40 for the ball game.
And I know Coach Denny Thiessen is not pleased with that turnover stat. In fact, he called, you're going to have Toronto's. No, they caught Brian Prescott. That might be a case of Toronto's getting the first push in there, and they picked up Prescott for the foul. And you just don't, if you're a Jayhawk team, you don't want to put Troy Toronto's on the line, because is he 4 for 4 right now from the charity stripe? Yes, he is. Five for 5. That's 9 points for Troy. Coming in is number 55 for the Jayhawks, Corey Boyle, sitting down Brian Prescott, who just made that foul. Prescott's got 2 fouls on him. Mike Kleppe, number 50, the center for the Prairie Hawks, just picked up his second foul. Kleppe sits down. Schlusselman comes in. Doherty comes in. Hupfer sits down. Well, guaranteed that you got these 2 coaches here probably play more kids in one game than any other team in the Mississippi Valley. Free throw missed. That's only the second miss from the line tonight for the Jayhawks. From this, Lane is looking deep inside for Toronto's. That's where they're going to score. Back out of here, Lane, 3-pointer. Oh, on the back of the rim, Schlusselman, offensive rebound, puts it up, bounces in. Great. I'll tell you, that Schlusselman is a great rebounder. You get him and Toronto's inside, look out, because they're going to put it right back up, and they're great leapers. Corey Boyle. Toronto's trying to take the charge. I tell you, that's a lot of guts to take a charge on Corey Boyles. Casey Lane gets it deep inside to Toronto's. Toronto's looking back up the lane, thought about the 3-pointer, takes the ball inside the paint. Ball rebounded in there by Kitterman. Oh, Casey Lane picks up the garbage. Ball saved it by Jason Furler. I tell you, that's good hands on Jason. Slush him back over here to Doherty. Doherty looks inside. Great defense in there. 17-footer by Lane. Oh, yes, you like to see Lane. I'll tell you, that's his first basket tonight, and he gets hot. Look out, Paul. Kitterman gets to the side to Jeremy Lewis. Kitterman off the front of the rim. That shot off a Jayhawk hand. Beard comes in. That Kitterman sitting down? No, that's Kirk Steffen sitting down. Schlusselman's going to inbound a press in here, installed here by the Jayhawks. It's just token pressure. Picks it in there. Dribble picked up here by Furler. You don't want to pick that dribble up 28 feet out. Toronto's going to move, jump shot. Yes. Makes the score 28-22. The Hawks are in the single digits now. Beard, power move up front, 2 points. Chance for a 3-point play, and a foul is in there by Doherty. Is that Doherty's third foul? That's 3 fouls on Doherty. Coach Deason's got to sit him down. Virgil Beard was unstoppable on that move. I don't care what Doherty tried to do. 3-point play here by Beard. Makes the score 31-22. 9-point lead in here by the Jayhawks. Tron is back here to Schlusselman. You got forwards bringing the ball up. Schlusselman out here to Furler. Furler wants to drive. Good defense in there. Schlusselman, I don't think he traveled. Was that a travel, Paul? Was that a travel?
It didn't look like a travel to me. I think that ref over there is watching the wrong foot.
That was a good head fake, but I just didn't see the feet shuffle.
11th turnover for Prairie. 6 of them have been in their front court, 5 in the backcourt.
Cam Johnson wants to go one-on-one. Takes that 10-foot baseline. Rebound in there by Beard. You're going to get a foul in there by number 30, Keith Kleppe. Be a 2-shot foul. Beard did not have position on that, but he jumped up there high enough just to take that ball up over the back of Kleppe, and Keith Kleppe did foul Beard. Both teams are in the one-on-one, so that's no factor now. 5:31 left here in the first half. You're watching Cox Cable Channel 26, voice of Cedar Rapids Prairie basketball. First one up and in. Oh, I'm sorry, it jumped back out. I just about got an elbow here in my side by Dave Evans. Second one missed. Cam Johnson goes in there for that rebound. The foul's gone Schlusselman. That's his third foul. Hawks are in trouble here with as far as fouls. Mike Kleppe comes in. Schlusselman sits down. How many points does Cam Johnson have so far tonight?
Oh, he's had a good night. 10 points.
Looking for his 11th right here. 9-point.
3 rebounds, Jerry.
That last one was a big offensive rebound off the back of the rim. You aren't going to see very many by Cam Johnson miss like that. First one's going to, the next one's going to be right through the court if we know Cam. Well, it wasn't forward, but it counts. Second one good here by Cam Johnson. Casey Lane brings it up here. Casey Lane's going to take that shot. Oh, no bounce in there. Corey Boyle's in there with the rebound. Kitterman's going to go 1-on-4. He decides deep inside Corey Boyles. Offensive. Oh, no, is that shot going to count? Mike Kleppe with the foul. Let's see if it counts. That's 3 fouls on Kleppe. It does not count. It's a 1-on-1. So
3 Prairie Hawks in foul trouble, Jerry. Kleppe, the center, with 3 fouls. Doherty with 3. And also Schlusselman with 3 fouls.
Corey Boyles, 1-on-1. Off the back of the rim. Rebound in there by Cam Johnson. Puts that offensive rebound up. Oh, boy, I tell you, I think that's 13 points for Johnson.
4 rebounds, too.
4 rebounds. The last one, that big offensive rebound. Kleppe out here to Furler. Hupper takes that 2-point shot off the back of the rim. Rebound in there by Kitterman. Off his foot, Kitterman brings it up. Kitterman wants to take it coast to coast, and he does. Rebound in there by Casey Lane. Coach Deason says, calm down, let's get 2 points here. Beard, no, that's Cody. No, that's Beard. Now you got Hupper. Furler gets it in. Dranas, that's what we've been looking for. Here it is. That's unstoppable. 2 points. That's going to be a blocking foul. That shot's going to be good. They haven't called it yet. Foul is in there on number 31, Warren Valenta. That's 14. And the basket does count. That's 14 points here for Troy Trun as a super half. And right now, that's about all the offensive that we have here for the Prairie Hawks. Tron is looking for his 15th point. He missed it. Cam Johnson wants to go 1-on-1, and that's what it is. Foul in there on number 14. That's Justin Hupfer. Well, Mike Kleppe comes in with those 3 big fouls. Franz and Schlusselman sit down. You got Hupfer, Lane, Mike Kleppe, Keith Kleppe, and Hupfer. Cam Johnson rattles that in. Warren Valletta sends down number 15. Cody comes in for Jefferson. Jeremy Lewis comes in, and a well-deserved rest here by the point guard, Kevin Kitterman. Scores 35-24 in favor of Jefferson. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left here in this first half. Second one's good by Johnson. Furler's got double team over here. Kleppe to Lane. Lane's got to push it up. Going to be close to a 10-second call over to Lane just in time. Here's Hupfer. That's Lane. Cody picks up a foul. That's Paul Cody, number 15, the 5'10" senior from the Jayhawks. At the line here will be Justin Hupfer, the 6-foot guard. And he's just a junior, Paul. The way Thiessen plays this, you really don't have a starting 5. You got a starting 8. And Hupfer is the 6th or 7th man. Cody sits down and comes in Kirk Steffen, the senior, 6'1". Scores 36-24. 4 minutes and 7 seconds left here. We're in the Jayhawk gym. Big rebound in there by Steffen. Cam Johnson wants to go 1-on-1. Beard, 2 points. Nice jump shot. 38-24. Long pass here to Hupfer. Kleppe picks it up. Charge on Keith Kleppe. The Prairie crowd is disagreeing. The Jefferson crowd is applauding. That's a hard call to make. Which way did you see it, Dave?
It could have went either way, but it looked like he was moving with him and came against him.
Well, when you drive like that, you want to be going straight up instead of forward.
Hawks have played pretty error-free here. After 10 turnovers in the first quarter, things have settled down. They only have 12 for the game, so Hawks are starting to settle in. Jefferson continues to shoot torridly, and they're really getting after the boards. Cam Johnson with 4 rebounds. Make that 5. Also Virgil Beard with 5 rebounds.
Lewis brings the ball up, gets it over here to Beard. Beard looks deep inside. Good defense in here. Beard's looking over here to Steffen. Johnson wants to go 1-on-1. Defended in there by Schlusselman. Johnson gets his own rebound. 2 points. Cam Johnson is tough. Furler, Lane, 3-pointer. Off the back of the rim. Corey Boyles with the rebound. Over and back. It's got to be. I don't understand that. It was over and back. Well, Steffen with a miss over the back of the rim. Ball goes over here to the Prairie Hawk. Scores 40-24. 16-point lead. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left. Furler against Lewis. Franz with the shot. Nothing happened on that. Holy cow, I don't understand how they can call some of those touch fouls and something like that is not called. Johnson with a 3-pointer. Yes, yes, yes. 43-24. Furler gets it up. Furler gets it inside. Stolen away by Corey Boyles. Beard goes 1-on-1. Beard's in the pace. Got to be 3 seconds. Double dribble. Oh, man. Pat Weldon is in the game for the Prairie Hawks. She's going to be inbounding it. For the Hawks, you got Franz, Hupfer, Lane, Weldon, and Aaron Fleckel. Lane Vlecko with the rebound, up and miss. Rebound in there by Cam Johnson. Kitterman slows it down. You got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Kitterman running the point. Good defense in there by Hupfer. Steffen with the miss. Foul in there. Well, we got a foul on a Jayhawk, number 23, Kevin Kitterman. I'll tell you, we like to see number 4 in there, Aaron Vlecko. He's one of our favorites.
No question about it. He became a favorite of all Prairie fans during the football season. He really did a fine job quarterbacking the Hawks, a hard-working kid. Just a delight to watch him play.
And Aaron will give you 110% all the time. At the charity stripe, we got Troy Toronto's in here. 1-1. Cuts it to an 18-point lead, Dave. That's 15 points for Troy. Rebound in there by Steffen. Cam Johnson's going to bring it up. Johnson over to Corey Boyles. Corey Boyles, Troy Torontes, he says, I'm going to pick it up if you don't want it, Johnson. 2 points. Johnson, referees told Cam Johnson to get up. I'll tell you, what the referee just told Cam Johnson, any more complaints like that, we're going to call a T. You got to give Cam Johnson for sticking his nose in there, trying to take that offensive foul. Johnson says, I'm going to take over. Gets it up to Aaron Vlecko, picks up the foul. In that case, that's a good foul, Paul. You're going to stop that 6-foot jump shot.
Well, I was watching there in that time. He had to switch off on the guy coming down the middle, and then he made a real quick move to get back on the outside man.
Corey Boyle sitting down, and Jeremy Lewis comes in for the Jayhawks. Kirk Steffen here at the charity stripe. Steffen puts it up and in for the Jayhawks. You got Warren Valletta, Steffen, Lewis, Kitterman, and Johnson. Jayhawks, you got Schlusselman. Big offensive rebound in there by number 31. Again, for the Prairie Hawks, you got Weldon, Hupfer, Lane, Torontas, and Vlecko. Pat Weldon, nice pass over here to Lane. Lane behind the back, didn't mean it. Torontas, number 23, Kitterman with the foul, and that's number 2 on him. You got 1 minute and 18 seconds left here in the first half. How many times has Troy Toronto's been to that foul line tonight?
9 times.
Is this 9 here?
Number 10.
First one up and good, makes a score.
70%, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10, Paul says. Scores 44-28. It's important here that the Hawks keep the score as close as possible this first half, going and regroup. Missed in there, Jeremy Lewis gets a rebound. Over here to Cam Johnson, defense in there by Torontas. That's right, foul there on Cam Johnson. I tell you, he's really got the spirit. It's a contest between Troy Torontas and Cam Johnson tonight. Both of them are going one-on-one and going right at one another.
Johnson is so aggressive, Jerry. He's, I'll tell you what, he's not, he takes his shots and he takes good shots, good shot selection, but he is so aggressive. He's been in position to take 15 shots tonight, and he's made over half of them.
I tell you, you got 2 of the scoring leaders here in the Mississippi Valley in Torontas and Johnson.
Out of 12 from the line for Torontos. 19 points.
He's looking for his 20th point here in this first half. Got 1 minute and 9 seconds left. That's 20 points, makes the score 44-30. Johnson over here to Lewis. Lewis up and in. Great assist in there by Cam Johnson. Weldon inbounds it here to Furler. Casey Lane looks to the three-pointer. Furler guarded in there. Block in there by Nice block in there by Cam Johnson, and Troy Tronis picks up number 1. What can I say? This is the Tronis Johnson show right now. Johnson missed it. Tronis almost rebounded it. Weldon inbounds it here for the Prairie Hawks. Presson here installed by the Prairie Hawks. Got a trap down here. One dribble up to Weldon. Nice pass in here to Weldon. Gets it over here to Vlecko. Nice hands. Tronis takes that 8-footer. 2 points. 46-32. Cam Johnson says, let's slow it down, gentlemen. We got 34 seconds. We want to get one shot, the last shot. Kitterman's out front. Over here to Lewis. Lewis looking deep inside. They want to get the ball in Johnson's hand. Here he is. He missed it. Weldon with the rebound. Johnson's looking for a foul. You got 13 seconds left. Johnson almost picks up a foul. Vlecko looking deep inside. You got 8 seconds left. Casey Lane, the senior. Here, Weldon. Up and miss. Look at Vlecko with the rebound. Okay, that's the end of the first half. The score is 46-32, Jefferson. West Side Coalition here at Jefferson. Dave, what a good-looking group of kids down there.
Oh, absolutely, and they sound like pros. They got a gold medal at the national something or other, whatever it was.
Well, we kind of missed that announcement before, but it's award-winning West Side Coalition. George, I hope you're catching all this. They look great. Jefferson's, they're proud of this group. Dave Evans, Paul Betcher. This is almost as exciting as a ball game.
I'll tell you, I'm very impressed. Every time you come over here to Jefferson High School, they not only have good sportsmanship and excellent athletic teams, but they also have a class act that they have. They really do a nice job. All of these kids and extracurricular activities do a super job.
We do want to thank the athletic staff here at Jefferson for allowing us up here in the Crow's Nest to do this game. I want to remind you, you're watching Cox Cable Channel 26, voice of Cedar Rapids Prairie Athletics and Fine Arts here in the metro area. On the camera, we got George Jones. This is Jerry Evers with Dave Evans, Paul Betcher. Super job. Listen to this applause here. And we'll be back here with second half action, so stay tuned.
We'll give you a few, as Jefferson inbounds here, give you a few stats from the first half. Hawks hurt with 10 turnovers in the first quarter. Came back in the second quarter, only hit less than 30% of their shots, going 6 out of 19. Jefferson been consistent, over 50% from the field, hit their free throws. Cam Johnson with 20 points for Jefferson. Virgil Beard has chipped in with 11 more. Cedar Rapids Prairie, there's Beard again with 13. Cedar Rapids Prairie led by Tronis with 22. For nobody in foul trouble except for 3 Hawks. Kleppe, Doherty, and Tronis make that Schlesselman all with 3 personal fouls.
George, it looks like a football game out there again.
Well, it is, you know, but I want to just comment a little bit about that. They had the halftime ceremony. I'll tell you, I've always said the west side's the best side in this old Cedar Rapids, and that was just a tremendous display by their swing choir and singers. Great, really inspired me.
I'll tell you, we only we caught one of their songs, and they did 3 or 4, and they came off the floor with a standing ovation. Mike Kleppe with the 2-point shot. Kitterman looks inside, gets it over here to Cody. Cody takes Cam Johnson with a 3-pointer. No go. Kleppe with the rebound. Furler, no foul on Kitterman. Oh, come on now. He undercut him. 9 out of 10 times that's going to be a foul, Paul. Schlesselman inbounds it here. Gets it over to Kleppe. Kleppe's got 3 fouls. Furler brings it up against Kitterman. Kitterman playing good defense in here. Furler gets it up to Mike Kleppe. Mike Kleppe looks inside. No one's cutting towards the basket. Furler out here to Schlesselman. Schlesselman to Tronis. Tronis puts it up. The ball stuck. That tells a story tonight.
Well, I'm afraid that's right, Jerry. But you know, I don't want to count these Hawks out yet. They got a long ways to dig out here, but they're a scrappy bunch of kids. We've known them for years, and they could make a ball game out of it yet.
Scores 48-34, 14-point lead here by the Jefferson Jayhawks. Beard looks inside. Cody out here front. He's going to take. No, he looked like he's going to take that 3-pointer. Cron is with defense. Ball stolen in there by Doherty. Again, Kitterman steals the ball away. That's got to be a charge. The basket does not count. Kitterman with the foul. That was a good call. We may be biased for the Prairie Hawks, but that was a good call in there.
Well, it's just amazing how basketball has speeded up in the last 5-10 years. It really is an exciting game today.
No foul there on number 41, Prescott. Tronis gives it across the 10-second stripe, passes it over here to Furler. Furler's going to out here to Kleppe, way out front. Kleppe wants to get it in. Tronis in the paint. Toronto's got it in the paint with a 6-footer. 2 points, defended in there by Cam Johnson. That's a great duel right there. Johnson against Toronto's.
They have over half the points in the game, Jerry.
Kitterman, defended in there by Furler. Cody, Cam Johnson, 3-pointer. Air ball. Foul in there on Cody. Well, wait a minute. It could be on Beard. That's Cody, 1-5. Cody with his 3rd foul. No, is that number 4 on Cody? That's the 2nd one on Cody. Double team. Looking for help here. Schlesselman. Doherty's going to take him on. Rebound. Oh, push off there by Tronis. Good call by the referee. Many times that could be a intentional foul, but it was going for a rebound. So. That's Prairie's first foul here in the second half. We got 5 minutes and 47 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Scores 48-36. Kitterman brings the ball up. We got Kitterman, Johnson, over here to Jeremy Lewis. Jeremy Lewis, left-handed dribble. That's a travel. Well, he only traveled twice on that, George.
That's right. Holy cow. You know, we've had to train a lot of referees, but we may have to start on this crew right now.
Well, I tell you what, what happened there is the whistle fell out of his mouth, and he tried to get the whistle up there, and it was the second, he was actually making the call on the first travel. Furler brings it out. Tronas trapped in there, looking for somebody. Kleppe, big Beard, picks up his third foul. That's his third foul here on Beard. First player with 3 fouls on the Jayhawk team. Oh, Kitterman's, that's right. Thanks, Paul. Kitterman's got 3 fouls. Schlesselman looks inside here. Kleppe going to go up with 2 points. Foul could have been called. I tell you, Johnson is trying to do the refereeing out there. He's saying, hey, Kleppe came into me. But that's offensive territory right there. Schlesselman knocks the ball away. Furler picks up the garbage. 48-38. You got a 10-point spread. Brings it down to 8 points. Mike Kleppe with the 2-point or the 2-foot shot. The score is 48-40. The Hawks are in this, Paul.
Yeah, Jerry, we're down 14 at the half. They've 6 unanswered.
Johnson with a fantastic move inside. Makes it double figures again. 40-50 is the score. Furler brings the ball up. He wants coast to coast. Here it is. Out here to KC Lane. Thinks about the 3-pointer. No, that's Schlesselman. He's got to be moving into him. That's a blocking foul on number 25, Kirk Steffen. That's 3 fouls on Steffen. Schlesselman goes to the charity stripe for 2 shots. He can cut the lead back to single digits. Timeout here.
Yeah, Jerry, this Mississippi Valley race is going to be a real dogfight right down to the end. 4 teams are tied with 4-2 records. Jefferson, of course, playing Prairie here tonight. We just got a score from Linmar. Linmar leading Washington 48-44 over there. So, tell you what, it doesn't make a difference where you're playing. It's knockdown, drag, and I'll tell you what, it's going to be some kind of race.
Schlesselman's both of them. Kleppe with the garbage, 2 points. Scores 48-42. That's 2 easy baskets in there by Mike Kleppe. Kitterman takes a look. Kitterman is running the show out there. Almost a steal by Schlesselman. Schlesselman, oh, nice hands in there on Mike Kleppe. Gets the ball over here to Furler. Furler's got an open man down there. KC Lane, he didn't see him. Gets a 2-pointer by Taranas off the back of the rim. Rebound in there by Steffen. Steffen gets it up in here to Kidder. Oh, I tell you, nice move in there by Kitterman. Kleppe, you can't have that big center out there. 3-point attempt, no. Schlesselman gets it in there to Kleppe. Hawks ball. Nice move in there by Jeremy Lewis trying to save that ball. He had the right idea, but Schlesselman was too quick for him. Number 21 is Corey Webb coming in the game for Jefferson. And Kitterman, a well-deserved rest, sits down to take a breather, George.
Well, you know, I don't want to wear it out, but, you know, it's just so great to see two teams like this struggling and such great support out here. You know, Iowa teams just aren't going to, high school teams just aren't going to have to worry about that Proposition 48. You know, they're just a great school system, and these are 2 of the finest to approve that.
Inside basket there by Taranas, and Taranas just gets called for the foul, and he's hurt. I think the wind's knocked out of him. Is that 3 on Taranas?
Jerry, a number of ball players have come in with 3 fouls here for Jefferson. Both Kevin Kitterman, Kirk Steffen have got 3. Also Virgil Beard for the Prairie Hawks. They now have 4 players with 3 fouls. Kleppe, Schlesselman, Doherty, and now Taranas.
An important stat up there on the scoreboard. Ooh, Taranas just got away with a foul. An important stat up there on the scoreboard is you got 14 fouls for Jefferson and only 2 for Prairie. Nice block in there by Brad Schlesselman. Schlesselman can turn the game around real quick. Jeremy Lewis. Defense in there by Casey Lane. Cam Johnson with the move. He hooked the man. He hooked Kleppe, but he didn't get called for it. What a great player. Like you say, his aggressiveness. Oh, there's a foul in there by number 25, Kirk Steffen. That's 4 fouls on him. That's the first player on the floor tonight with four fouls. We'll get it out yet.
Well, you know, just about the time you think one player's looking real good for the Prairie Hawks, the other one, that Schlesman is a great player, but Kleppy's had some great moves on inside. We got some ball players down there, and this game is a long ways from being over.
I'll tell you, we got 2 more years of Mike Kleppy. He's just a sophomore.
That's right. You know, I can remember when Cam Johnson was a sophomore, and he was a very, very talented kid then, and he still is, and we're going to be heard from.
Into the game here for the Jayhawks is Warren Valenta. Jeremy Lewis sits down. You have Valenta, Cam Johnson, Corey Boyles, Mike Kleppy, the first one's in. Takes a score, 54-45, down to single digits again. You got Beard also in there. And I think Corey Webb is in there also for the Jayhawks. Second one's good. 10 points in there for Kleppy. Cam Johnson, he wants to bring it up. He's going to dish it off over here. There's a foul. It's got to be on number 35. That's right, offensive foul. Referee had good position on that, and what happened is...
Jerry, the turnovers are really evened up here. Jefferson has had some turnovers here in the third period, and that's allowed the Hawks to get back in the game.
5 team fouls there for the Jayhawks, only 2 against Prairie. Furler's going to bring it across the 10-second line. Here, Torontis is open. Oh, Kleppy grabbed the ball instead. Nice back is in there by Kleppy. That's 12 points for the big guy. 6-point difference now, George Jones.
Kleppy's tall, and he really jumped that time. It's good to see a big man go up that high.
I tell you, the ball was not intended for him. It was intended for Tory Torontis, and Kleppy jumped so high. Nice steal in there by Kleppy. Kleppy is turning this game around. Furler's going to go all the way. He wants to give it into the lane. Lane says, give me the ball. Schlesman says, over here to Torontis. 3-pointer. Look how high glove is in there. Boom, boom, boom. 54-51, 3-point difference. Holy cow, I don't believe it. I'm looking down here at Bob Landis. He's not going to call a timeout yet. We'll see what happens after this one. That's got to be a turnover. Fouls on Kleppy. That's a big foul.
Jerry, the turnovers was about 10-2 at the end of the first quarter. It's now evened up 14-11. And with the Jefferson turnovers here in the third period, that's really helped the Hawks. I have to get Kleppy out of there. Looks like Doherty going to replace it.
Warren Valenta at the line for 2 shots.
You know, the early foul trouble that the Prairie Hawks had might be just working to an advantage. You know, we had to substitute pretty heavily in the first half, and that gave these kids just a little bit of rest, because it's wicked pace right down there now.
Nose-to-nose basketball. First one up and good by Valenta.
Belly button defense.
Belly button defense. Second one falls out. Troy Torontis with the rebound. Could have been a foul in there. Here's Schlesman. Schlesman's looking over here. He says, no, let's set it up again. Gives it over here to Furler. Doherty wants to take that jumper. Foul in there by Corey Boyles. Put Schlesman to the line.
Yeah, that Tony Boyles was a heck of a football player, too. He's a rough, tough kid, and I'm sure he didn't... He probably would have just soon tackled Doherty that time, but this is the game of basketball.
He's roughed up, and besides that, he's good looking too, isn't he, George?
Yeah, he's a good lad.
Jerry, Kleppy has come in with 12 points here, and most of those have been in the last run. Now, if Doherty can just get hot, that would be a lot of help.
Boy, that was a close call in there. I don't understand how the referee on the other side can make that call when you got one look and had a better angle. But that's the way the breaks go. Ball's in the Jefferson Jayhawks hand. You got 55-51, 4-point difference. You got a traveling call against the Jayhawks. Big turnover here. We can get it down to 2 or 1 points here with a basket. I'm sure the Jayhawks not going to be looking for that or the Prairie Hawks will not be looking for a 3-pointer. They want 2 solid points. Furler here out front. Furler to Doherty. Furler taking it around. He's going to take that 20-footer. Beard with the big rebound in here. Steffen over to Kitterman. Kitterman up. Basket's missed. Ball's going to be on Doherty. That's Fouls on Furler. No, it's on 24. That's Steve Doherty, second player out there with 4 fouls. George, are you having fun?
Oh, I'll tell you what, I don't know how you can beat high school basketball, any high school sport, and especially this one. Southwest side bragging rights are on the right, on the line, and we're going to meet these kids again in about 2 more weeks.
I'll tell you, there are some people out there in the wrestling world saying it's better to have wrestled and lost than played basketball. That's my intro to tell the people out there that if they get a chance to see Prairie coming over here at Jefferson in the next few weeks with a big Prairie Hawk Jefferson wrestling dual meet, it'd be worth the price of admission. Ball stolen in there by Cam Johnson. He's doing it on both ends of the floor. Cam puts his shot up. Banks uses the glass. 2 points. 58-51, 7 points. Hawks need a basket right now. Hupper's in the ball game now. Casey Lane, 3-point. No. Hupper will take it. Tronis, that's 2. No. Schwesselman, offensive rebound, puts it up and in without even coming back down. Schwesselman's got to lay off. He doesn't want to pick up that other foul. Kitterman out here, defended in here by Furler. Kitterman, Furler, great defensive move. That's got to be a foul on Beard. What's the call? One referee's looking at the other one, and he points kind of sheepishly towards the Prairie Hawks side and says, gee, I hope I made the right call. No, he gives it to the Jefferson Jayhawks. Ah, give us a break here. Cam Johnson with a 12-footer. Rebound in there by Hupper. Hupper over to Furler. Furler's looking down here, gives it to Casey Lane. You got Tronis underneath the basket. No foul on Johnson, I don't believe it. Oh, Beard with the rebound. Air is free, blow the whistle. Cam Johnson here looking for somebody to pass it to. Kitterman gets it down here to Beard. Beard tries to make the move on Hupper. Good defense, Beard in there. That's got to be a charging foul on Beard. And no basket. Charging foul on Beard. That is the correct call. The Prairie Hawk was in there. That's Troy Trones. He showed the guts. He took that charging foul. The crowd should not be booing on that one. That was a good call, George.
Well, it is, you know, and they had to make up for this one down here a little bit. Holy cow, this, we got tackled and they didn't call a foul.
Trones is on a break. 1st and 10. Touchdown.
Another foul on that.
58-55, 3-point lead here for the Jefferson Jayhawks. Cam Johnson says, I want to do it myself. They got to call the charge on Johnson. They got to get the game under control, George.
I tell you, it's such a fast-paced game. What can you say? These referees have got to be on the ball a little better. That's right.
Well, I think we got to have a little calmness here by the announcers.
Jerry, the 3rd quarter was off Prairie. The Hawks outscored the Jefferson Jayhawks 23-12, and the turnovers were the big difference. Jefferson had 6 more turnovers. The Hawks did that quarter, and that turned the thing away from them for the Prairie Hawks.
3-point difference. You got 58-55 to start of the 4th quarter here. Big Mike Kleppe out front with it. He runs it like a point. Okay, that's got to be a foul, and then Brian Prescott.
I noticed Casey Lane took his nose guard off. I'm sure he's playing with it because last week he just wasn't as sharp as we've known him to be, but he took that nose guard off, and he's really playing a terrific game today.
That's right. He's a different kid on the floor against Kennedy. That was his first time out. It was hard to see over that nose guard. I know
it had to be, yeah.
But besides that, you know, his girlfriend says, Casey, take it off.
I wouldn't doubt that a bit.
You look like a hockey goalie with that on.
Good luck to you, Casey Lane.
Tron is first. Second one is good. That makes it 58-57. 1-point difference here. Jayhawks up on top. Cody. Beard. In here to Steffen. Nice block in there by Trones. Oh, Cam Johnson with the rebound.
33 points, Jerry, for Taranis, and I've got Johnson with 32. That's 4 on Kitterman.
Jayhawks cannot afford to lose the floor leadership of Kitterman. He's the glue that makes it happen here for the Jayhawks. Has Hupper been to the line tonight, Paul? No, that's Furler. That's Furler.
No.
First time for Furler for the line, from the line tonight. Just like a seasoned veteran. First point for Furler tonight. He's 0 for 2 from the field. 60-59, 1-point ball game. Oh, nice save by Kitterman. He's going to, with the 4 fouls, he's going to run the show. Cody looks inside. Beard, they're setting up Cam Johnson. Prescott over here to Cam Johnson. One-on-one against Taranis. Taranis with the block. Beautiful block by Taranis. Here's a chance for the Prairie Hawks to go ahead. Casey Lane, he says, gets it over here to Furler. They're going to get it in Taranis. Furler. That's a foul, and now Prescott. That's number 4 on Prescott.
There's a lot of pressure on both teams now. Jefferson's got to press just as hard. They're ahead by a point, but that's a very fragile lead right now.
Mississippi Valley, what can we say? The best conference in 3A here in the state of Iowa. It tells you a lot when you can get a coach like Denny Thiessen coming out of number 1 Bettendorf, coming into Little Oak Prairie to coach. That's the senior leadership of Taranis. How many free throws is that for Taranis? That's 34 points tonight, and there's too many free throws. We can't count them up. He's looking for his 35th point tonight. Oh, man, that's the first time the Prairie Hawks have led tonight. 61-60, Prairie Hawks. 6:46 left here in the 4th stanza.
And there's going to be about 20 kids that are going to get a good night's sleep tonight. What a ball game.
Cam Johnson says, I'm going one-on-one. Changes his mind. Cody, Cam Johnson, here he is. Corey Boyle says, give the ball to me. Cam Johnson goes in, 2 points. Cam Johnson knows what he's doing. He says, Corey Boyles, get up here 3 more feet. Corey Boyles not called for the foul there. Hupfer out front. Nice defense in there by Jeremy Lewis. Ball's in here to Cluppy. Beard, number 35, called with the foul. He's going to have to watch it. That's close to a technical. That's 4 fouls on Beard. That's 5 fouls on Beard. That's the first.
Beard is the number 3 scorer on the floor tonight, Jerry, for both teams. 13 points.
If there was any way to get 6 fouls, that young man might have got him because I thought he was going to lop that ball through the air.
That's right. He didn't want to leave the floor. Sophomore, Mike Cluppy, nothing but forward. That's his 13th point tonight. Casey Lane telling Brad Schlusselman, be looking for me. Bring it out front. Scores tied 62. That's a 1-point lead now for the Prairie Hawks. 63-62. 6:05 left here. Here comes Johnson. No foul called in there. Johnson with the garbage. Oh, what a great move by Johnson. Well, it's going to be a dogfight. Taranis, Schlusselman looks inside. Here comes, holy cow! Big assist in there. Taranis with the alley-oop up and in. Brad Schlusselman here against Cam Johnson. Oh, nice block in there by Schlusselman. He's called for his 4th foul, though. That brings big Corey Boyles, the 6'1" senior, to the line, shooting 2 shots. That's 5 fouls, 5 team fouls for each team right as it stands right now. Okay, Bob Landis says, Cam Johnson, call us a timeout. So we got timeout on the floor.
And young Weldon's going to come in for Schlesman, I'm sure.
I'll tell you, this is really turning into a downtown shootout tonight at the OK Corral. Toronto's 37 for Prairie. For Jefferson, Johnson with 30.
Corey Boyles ready to shoot the first of two. This is the first one. I think we had an earthquake right in here, George. The building shook. The camera moved. Scored.
Everything's just a little bit tense right now, that's for sure. All tied up.
65 all. 5:15 left. Furler all the way. 2 points. That's Furler's first field goal tonight. Doherty's called for the foul. That's got to be number 4 on, that's number 5. Steve Doherty sits down. Well, let's see who Coach Denny Thiessen puts in. Well, going to bring Schlesman back in. That's pretty tough when you one of your top players fouls out, and you got to put another top player with 4 fouls on the floor with 5 minutes and 3 seconds left. Well, I tell you what, I don't want to second guess Coach Denny Thiessen, but he's got to go for it right now.
No question about it. And I'll tell you what, that's been quite a comeback by the Hawks tonight. Trailing at 1 point by 14 points at the half, and they've come back here and a lead by 2 with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
Cam Johnson with his 31st point. Chance to tie it up here. It's all knotted up, 67 all. 5 minutes exactly left here on the clock here at the Jayhawk gym. Furler, nice screen in there by Kleppe. Furler's going back door. Oh, rolls off the front of the rim. Schlesman's with the rebound. 2 points. Holy cow. 8 points for Schlesman. They couldn't have come at a better time. Looking for Corey Boyles underneath. Schlesman's got to lay off. 6 points in there for Corey Boyles. Furler looking for that screen again. Tronis. No one's moving here for the Prairie Hawks. Good defense in there by Cody. Somebody's got to move here. Kleppe out front. Furler's going to take it over. He's got an open lane here to the left side. Nice. There goes that double pick again. KC Lane. Here's Schlesman. Someone calling for a travel. Kleppe with the nice offensive rebound by Kleppe. Gives it over to Furler. They want to set it up. Score's tied up. Kleppe. Yes, yes, yes!
Well, I'll tell you, for a sophomore, he's just as smooth as silk.
That's 16 points here for Kleppe. And I think 12 here in the second half. Corey Boyles pushes in. Nice rebound in there by Tronis. Dishes out here to KC Lane. Was open down low. Kleppe, he's hot. He's going for it. That's got to be a foul in there on number 25, but they aren't going to call it. Out of bounds here to the Prairie Hawks.
Hawks have a substitute quite as much as the Jayhawks. It'll be interesting to see how their conditioning can work the last 3:24. And I'm afraid that's going to be on Kleppe.
And he might have twisted his ankle in that, too. That's number 5 on Mike Kleppe. You hate to see the big guy leave on a foul like that. Jason Hupper comes in here. You're trading 6'5" for 6 foot. And I'll tell you, Mike Kleppe was a horse in here in this fourth quarter. He took over.
He really did. Just for a sophomore, he's going to be outstanding. You give him.
Stepping up and misses it. 2-point lead here for the Prairie Hawks. Looking down here at Coach Thiessen, I don't see him telling them to slow it down. Schlusselman out front, looking for somebody. Runners. They are not taking time off the clock. They're looking for that back door underneath. Hupfer. Nice defense in there. Ball stolen away by Cam Johnson. Schlusselman had to lay off. Score's all tied up now. You got somebody open down deep. That's Hupfer. Furler. He did not travel. I don't understand that. I'm looking down here, Coach Thiessen. He's got to be the calmest guy in this gym. All he's doing down there is coaching. He's calling for the defense right now. I tell you got two class acts here in Bob Landis and Denny Thiessen. Both are making their coaching. This is their first year coaching at these particular schools. But boy, I'll tell you what, the experience that these fellows have must be 35 years combined, Paul. I'm going to tell you the type of coach that Denny Thiessen is. He comes up here from Bettendorf, and you look down in the papers, you're seeing Bettendorf rated #1. He left them with the material. Nice steal in there by Crunes. That's a foul on Cam Johnson. How many fouls is that on Johnson? Is that 4? Oh, two fouls. That brings Crunes with his 37 points up to the free throw line, and he hasn't missed very many of these tonight, Paul.
"13 out of 17, Jerry.
13 out of 17 from the line for Crunes tonight. 37 points.
Yeah, well, he's one of several Hawks that are really having a great day, and I'd have to say that's Prairie Hawks and Jayhawks. Great ball game.
Oh, what a tough time to miss one there. It's still tied up, 71 all. Cam Johnson wants to go one-on-one, guarded by Crunes. Cam Johnson, Cody looks inside. Defended in there by Casey Lane. Could have 5-second call. Ball stolen there. Oh, that's got to be a foul in there by Cam. Crunes, foul, number 4.
Tell you what, you got to give Cam Johnson a lot of credit. Johnson has saved Jefferson a lot tonight. He's made some big plays for him. He's aggressive. He goes for the basket. And I tell you, maybe as good a player as far as inside and out I've seen in the metro area in a long time.
Can't say enough about him. And you know, he doesn't play like he's 6'2". He plays like he's 6'6". Well, I'll tell you, it's a Johnson-Crunes show. Crunes just missed the free throw on the other end, and now comes up here, and Johnson misses the front end of. Well, he puts the second one in. 35 points for Johnson. Okay, 1-point lead here for the home team. That's Prairie Hawk, or the Jayhawks. Furler gives the fake here. Furler goes in, 2 points. Furler's come on here in the second quarter with 2 baskets. He's got 6 points tonight. Prairie Hawks take the lead. Cam Johnson's going one-on-one. That's a travel.
I tell you, that little Furler reminds me of Jay Burson from Ohio. You know, he just kind of brings that ball down, and you don't think he can shoot it up far enough to get it in the basket. But what a game he's having.
That's got to be a foul on number 41, Prescott. How many fouls is that? That's number 5. Brian Prescott, senior, 6'1", played a well of a game tonight. That's 9 points for Prescott. How many rebounds for Brian? 5 rebounds. Let's see. We'll give him 5 rebounds. Well, Toronto's can build the lead here. You got 1 minute 32 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And I can't imagine anybody out there going for a sandwich or a Diet Pepsi right,
No, sir,
right about now.
Nobody's left their seat.
Tell you what, Toronto said, hey, Jeremy Lewis came right in front of me, and you got to call a foul. Referee says, I'll call him, son. Oh, a miss in there. So that's 74-72, Prairie Hawks with 1 minute 29 seconds left. Oh, off the foot of Stefan. That's a big turnover here. You got 1 minute 25 seconds left. I got to know, Paul, you know about Coach Denny Thiessen. Does he have a delay game? Timeout called here by Schlusselman. He wasn't going to get that ball in within the 5-second rule.
And I don't think Thiessen's got any blood in his veins. He's sitting there with his legs crossed, and looks like he's watching the trees grow old, you know. And we're up here going nuts. It isn't fair.
Well, let's keep it on here, George. And we're going to go down right in that Prairie Hawk huddle, and you're going to see the play diagram here by Coach Denny Thiessen. Let's see if we can see it from here. You got a 2-point lead, 1 minute and 25 seconds left. 2-point lead by the Prairie Hawks, and the Prairie Hawks have the ball here.
The Hawks fouled out one man. We fouled out two guys. You know, sometimes adversity works in your favor. You know, some kid will come up that you wouldn't expect it of, and that just might happen tonight.
A key in this fourth quarter, and I said it before, is Jason Furler. He's made two key field goals here in this fourth quarter. When he's had to do it, and he's done it. He's delivered for a junior. Okay, could you see what he was diagramming down there, Paul? Was it a delay game, or is he can't go inside unless he's Ronus, because Puppy said he's on the bench with 5 fouls. He's got a very short team out there.
I'll tell you, Denny Thiessen's a very crafty coach. I wouldn't put anything past him.
You've got basically a 3-guard offense here by the Prairie Hawks, trapping defense in here. Schlusselman, they're going to go. That's a foul in there, and number 43, that's Jeremy Lewis. Jeremy Lewis is a great defensive player. That's number 1 on Lewis. For somebody as hustle as much as Lewis does, I can't believe he's only got 1 foul, Paul, but that's right, 1 foul. Well, Hupper, has Hupper been to the line tonight? He's 0 for 1. He's got to do it right here. Up the back of the rim, rebound in there by Hupper. Cam Johnson steals the ball away. Hupper draws the foul. Puts Cam Johnson at the line. Cam Johnson came out of that. He says, all right. He says he wants to be on the line.
Well, if I'd have been called, I'd have called him traveling myself. Yeah. But I don't have a striped shirt on.
Oh, a miss by Johnson. He gets his own rebound. We got a foul in the middle. It's on number 31, Ward Valenta. Who's going to the line for the Hawks? Big miss in there by Cam Johnson.
Well, I'll tell you, a lot of pressure on everybody. He may have 35 points, but that still puts a lot of pressure on you when you have to put it down right down the stretch.
But I'll tell you, Casey Lane is 2 for 2 from the stripe tonight. Make that 3 for 3. Big free throw. That's a 3-point lead with 1 minute 14 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Dave Evans is on the camera. This is Jerry Evers. Next to me is George Jones and Paul Betcher. Are we going to live through this? 4-point lead here for the Prairie Hawks. Cam Johnson brings it up. I guarantee it's going to be Cam Johnson against 5 Prairie Hawks. Here it is. Hupper is going to get charged with that foul. Or is it inside? Yeah, it's Hupper. That's number 3 on Hupper. You do not want to foul in this. You have to have time going off the clock. Again, we're looking down here at Coach Denny Thiessen, and he looks at Hupper. He says, that's okay. There's a lot of coaches. I can think of Bobby Knight. He'd be yelling, screaming. He might be pulling the Hupper over, pulling on his jersey. He says, why'd you do that, son? Not Thiessen. He's down there saying, no problem. 36 points now for Cam Johnson. He's going to try to bring the Jayhawks within 2 points of the Prairie Hawks, and that's what it is. Score now 74-76. 37 points in here. Casey Lane looking here, going to get it over here to Brad Schlesselman. You got 3-on-2. Schlesselman's going to go all the way. Here it is, 2 points!
I think they thought we might be setting up a stall. Didn't look for him to go all the way in.
Cam Johnson against the world here. Brad Schlesselman with the big rebound. They're going to have to foul somebody. You got 43 seconds left. Cam Johnson over there. You don't want to foul Casey Lane. There's a foul in there on number 31. That's Warren Valenta. That's number 4 on Warren. Casey Lane. Casey Lane is perfect from the stripe tonight. He's 4 for 4. Doesn't look like he's the one to foul tonight, though.
Nobody's leaving yet, and you know, it's kind of surprising the Prairie Hawks got such a following here. There was a great big meeting at Prairie tonight, and the school board set up. It's good to see we can split our crowds.
5 for 5 for Lane tonight. The score is 79-74. 5-point lead here for Prairie. You're watching Cox Cable, Channel 26, voice of Cedar Rapids Prairie here in the metro area. Oh, first miss from the stripe. 34 seconds left, Cam Johnson. They're going to go inside to Cam Johnson. You got to have no fouls here. Let him shoot the three-pointer off the front of the rim. Taranes lets it go out. And I can see Denny Thiessen with his dictaphone just talking away into it. Schlesselman here, Furler. That's number 5 on Kitterman. That brings Jason Furler to the line. Jason is 2 for 2 from the stripe.
Almost an incredible finish to a game that looked like it was going to be a complete blowout. How many points were the Jayhawks ahead at the beginning, or in the first half?
14 points at the half.
14 points. It's unbelievable.
It looks like the Iowa Hawkeyes up at Minnesota is about the same story.
Just about right.
That's right. About a 14-16 point lead, and you lose in the second half. Big free throw in there by Jason Furler. He's 3 for 3 from the line tonight.
7 points.
7 points total. He's looking for his 8th point tonight. In and out. Almost a tip in there by Taranes. You got a 6-point lead, 20 seconds left. No fouls now, no fouls. Cam Johnson, 3-point shot.
40 for Johnson.
40 points for Cam Johnson. What does Taranes have tonight?